I've been seeing a lot of these on YouTube, the what's in my bag videos, or what gear do I use. Well, I thought I'd make my own today. It's a bit different to what I usually do. Normally I'm in the vlogs, normally I'm in the car, so I thought it'd be a bit of a change for my channel, you know. As you may know, most of my stuff that I do is photography work, and so therefore this is my new camera that I got the other day, the Nikon D7200. What a great camera. Realistically, if you don't want to spend that much money on full frame, this sort of DX camera is your perfect bet for the next step up. Obviously I had an entry level which I'm actually shooting on right now, the Nikon D5100. Damn, they're hard to pronounce the names, but I used to use that a lot, and so just as a bit of a step up, I went out and I purchased this new big guy here. I went with Nikon because I already had a couple of other lenses that I'd already purchased. I didn't want to throw away all that sort of money in trying to sell it and whatnot, so I ended up staying with Nikon, and I think that Nikon is really not that bad either. So in terms of lenses, what I use, I'm shooting right now on my travel lens, which is also a really great video lens. It is an 18 to 270mm Tamron, and for video work it's actually really quite good. You've got that huge range of focal length. You've also got the built-in image stabilization for handheld, and you've also got a pretty decent image quality. For taking photos, I pretty much prefer to stick with my primes. I've got the Nifty 50, the Nikon 50mm f1.8G, silent wave motor, really nice, smooth, almost silent autofocus. I'm not going to say silent because you can still hear it, but yeah, compared to a standard motor-driven focusing system, completely silent in comparison. Plot twist, I've changed camera angles and cameras. I just went to edit this footage right now, and I just realized that everything is out of focus after a certain point. You can see why I upgraded cameras. The other thing I shoot on is a 35mm f1.8. It's a pretty nice lens as well. Doesn't quite give you as zoomed in of a look. Realistically though, with the two lenses, I think you'd have one or the other. You wouldn't have a 50 and a 35. So if you guys are looking into something, I recommend a cheap 50mm, and looking at something more wider like a 24mm or even wider still. It just gives you that bit of a difference. I find when I'm shooting my street photography, which is something I love, if I stick with a 50mm or a 35, that's what I stick with the rest of the day, and it doesn't really cumber me much. I'm not like, oh, I wish I could put my 35 on or something like that. You just move a bit closer or further away. That's how you combat that. And of course, I need to have somewhere to edit all of this footage. So this is my computer, standard peripherals. I didn't actually mean to go Razer. This is just all stuff I bought while it was on sale. So the keyboard, mouse pad, everything was just on special when I bought it, and I ended up coming home and realizing, oh, I've got a full Razer set. I've also got the main computer down there. Specs are, I mean, they're pretty decent. Does what I need it to do. Video editing, you know, photo editing, everything. I've got all the software, everything on there. It's all ready to go, and I haven't needed upgrade. And the speakers, of course, they're pretty decent. I mainly use my headphones for when I'm gaming and video editing, because obviously the neighbors don't want to hear this music being replayed, like this one or 3 second interval just being played over and over as I keep editing it. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear a whole song. So I just put my headphones on. But when I'm listening to the final product, especially when I'm doing all my music work, I generally listen to my headphones on these speakers, some other speakers I've got, even the crappiest desktop speakers I have, and of course my phone speaker, because I want it to sound as good as possible on everything. In terms of other stuff that I do use the DJI stuff. So you saw the Osmo. The Osmo's pretty good, stabilized on all of the axes. It's pretty decent at recording pretty good 4K quality video as well. The only thing that you do miss out on is the depth of field that you sort of get with an SLR or something that isn't tuned for infinite focus like this one is. Also, you saw I have the Phantom 3. I picked up the standard edition for pretty cheap. The price had dropped immensely. And I mean, it's not my first drone. It's not my first RC aircraft. It is my first drone that I can see in live view what the camera's seeing to line up and frame the shot. And I didn't think it would pay that much difference, because the last one I used to just estimate. Man, looking at the screen now, it's just so much better being able to frame every shot and know what you're getting at the end of it. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. It's a bit different. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Leave a like, make sure to share if you would like more of this stuff. I know you guys are probably getting sick of me saying, Brent, we know, yes, we like, we comment, we share. No vlogs this week, unfortunately. Nothing much happened. I pretty much just chilled out this weekend. So apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. See if there's anything happening next week. Vlogs may return next week, who knows? Or maybe I'll do something different. I'll keep you guys posted. And until next time, guys, I hope to see you in the next video. See you later.
Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies high.